Today's Living Upstate Style session takes us here to downtown Greenville to A Polished Man. We talk a lot about the style for the ladies and the trends that they're looking forward to, but how about the guys? We want to make sure that they're able to get their look together too, from the shoes to the suits to the underwear, all those things. Polished Man can help you out with that. I'm here with owner Charles Davis, here to tell us a little bit more about the Polished Man and how it came to be. Thank you so much for having us in your spot today.
Absolutely. Thank you all for being here.
Yes.
And we're excited about being a part of the conversation to help men look their best here in Greenville.
A polished man. What is a polished man? When you look at a guy, you look into kind of to see exactly their look put together. What makes them polished?
Well, at A Polished Man, we believe in all of the finishing touches, and those finishing touches consist of the necktie, the bow tie, the pocket square, which is our staple here at A Polished Man. We believe that if it has a breast pocket, you definitely should have a pop in your pocket by the name of a beautiful pocket square or a pocket brown.
Yeah.
In addition to that, here at A Polished Man, we're all about custom clothing as well. An opportunity for guys to personalize their fit to meet their needs as well as their personality.
And of course, when people hear the custom word, they get a little scared about how long is that gonna take? Am I actually gonna get the custom thing that I want? Take me through that process. I mean, as we're heading into the fall wedding season, the winter wedding season,
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about what that process is like.
Yes, the custom process is a very intentional process that it takes about 8 weeks from the start to the finish for the finished product to be in the store. But what we love about custom, it's an opportunity for our clients to come in and share the vision for their special occasion. That could be their wedding, that could be a promotion, that could be any milestone that they would love to have a fit to meet their needs.
You got that job promotion, you want to make sure that you look like the executive that you are, right?
Absolutely. It's all about confidence, and we believe that when you look good, you feel good, you show up differently to add value to your community or any activity that you have been a part of. So what that consists of is the client comes in and tell us about their vision. We look at fabrics, we look at buttons, we look at stitches, we look at linings, and it's an opportunity for the client to really build something to meet their needs.
And it's all about that body type. That's why you do that custom measurement to make sure that it fits you in a way that showcases your best body, your best style, your best look.
Absolutely. What we love about what we do at A Polished Man, we take full body measurements, and that's an opportunity to create a garment that is made specifically for the client. So we take full body measurements, which consist of your shoulder measurements, consists of the fullest part of your seat, consists of your chest measurements. So it's going to be your full measurements, and so when that final piece come in, it was made just for you.
And we've also been to weddings and events where you see somebody wearing clothes that you're like, it's clear that that person doesn't know their measurement. They don't know measurements because it's not fitting. And a lot of times it makes you look slimmer, more sleek, because you're wearing, something that's actually tailored for your body instead of something that is just, thrown on you and maybe 2 sizes too big.
Yes, there's a big difference, as I always tell clients, from an off-the-rack look versus a tailor look, where we are very intentional about making sure that the garment is made to fit the body. For example, I have long arms, so when I try to go and buy something off the rack, most of the time, the sleeve length is just not made for my body.
Right.
But when you do a custom piece here at A Polished Man, that is one of the measurements that we take, so it's going to be made to fit the length of the arms for that particular client.
Fits like a glove. So we talked about custom and getting those things in for the, the fall season and the winter season.
Yes.
For folks that want to come in and just grab a pocket square, a bow tie, some socks, underwear, all the staples to make A Polished Man, you sell those as well.
We do. We are all about finishing touches, and if a client is in need of those finishing touches, come and see us. We have the best pocket squares in town. We believe, in addition to socks, underwear, first layers are important. A lot of clients don't understand the importance of a t-shirt, underwear. First layer is important, which is going to impact your overall fit.
Do I need to make an appointment, or if I'm going to be doing something more in depth with those measurements and things like that, is it good if you're going to bring in a whole groom's party to make sure that the team is ready for it?
Yes, for all custom consultations, those are appointment only. You can certainly go to our website or to any of our social media platforms to sign up for an opportunity for a custom consultation. But if it's regular retail hours, any of those finishing touches, clients can certainly stop by, pick up those as needed.
Well, Charles, thank you so much for being a part of our style session. Again, A Polished Man, located right here in downtown Greenville. We'll be sure to put the full story, all that information at our website, livingupstatesc.com.